to Karen.
You own an island.
Right. Thank you very much.
Two islands. The islands of Dr. Moreau.
Like many others, is growing increasingly suspicious. Asterisk spoiler alert. No, she doesn't need an excuse not to spend time with him. Asterisk Trump is at the show with Melania, who is now, of course, First Lady, seated just a few feet away from Epstein. You can see them chatting during the show as well. Asterisk the allegations against Epstein didn't surface until 2005, years after this event. Asterisk Donald Trump's marriage to Melania Trump is reportedly on the verge of divorce, following the First Lady's recent legal filing, something the president is not handling well. Asterisk Melania Trump has reportedly grown tired of Donald Trump's apparent involvement in Jeffrey Epstein's crimes and his socialization with underage girls. She seems very wary of the videos and images that have been circulating, including rumors of her own involvement in Epstein's activities, and claims that Epstein introduced her to Trump. Asterisk recent allegations include viral AI-generated images showing her embracing Epstein in a humorous manner, along with rumors that Epstein was the one who introduced her to the future president. Before their marriage, asterisk Trump appears on the Epstein list, but nothing criminal has been confirmed. What he didn't want the public to know is that Jeffrey Epstein allegedly introduced him to Melania Trump. Asterisk I heard this from someone I consider as credible as anyone, and others who were in positions to know have said the same. Asterisk at first, when we met, I didn't give him my number. He was with a date, so I told him, give me your number, and I will call you. I wanted to see what kind of number he would give me. Business home. If he gave me a business number, I wouldn't have called. Asterisk it was recently confirmed that First Lady Melania Trump may be the missing link connecting President Donald Trump to the late offender Jeffrey Epstein. According to longtime Trump biographer Michael Wolff, asterisk in an interview with Joanna Coles on the Daily Beast podcast, Wolff claimed that Melania was deeply involved in Epstein's social network, and that's how she first encountered Trump. Asterisk she was introduced by a modeling agent, someone both Trump and Epstein were closely associated with, Wolff stated. Epstein knew her well, asterisk according to reports. Trump and Melania crossed paths in September 1998 when she was assisted in her U.S. immigration process by ID Models founder Paolo Zampoli. Asterisk you met with Melania Trump right after the election and gave her some advice. What did you say to her? Asterisk well, we talked about kids, the importance of family, and creating safe spaces to protect that family unit. Asterisk did Laura Bush give you advice? Asterisk oh, absolutely. Former First Lady, Jenna and Barbara I suppose, in another life or another stage of life, might have been involved with someone like Melania. In fact, they even look like her. There's a kind of, sex appeal there. Asterisk Politico reported that Zampoli was connected to Epstein and his now detained co-conspirator, an ex-girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell. Asterisk in shocking audio recorded by Wolff, Epstein allegedly claimed that Trump enjoyed mating with his friends' spouses, and had even started seeing Melania aboard his private jet, the Lolita Express. Asterisk as of March 2025. Zampoli has been Trump's special representative for international partnerships. Asterisk the MAGA supporting $17 million Georgetown estate features a massive oil painting of Trump. Asterisk so where does Melania fit into the Epstein story? Where does she fit into this whole culture of models of indeterminate age? Asterisk Wolff calls it a new, tricky dimension. Asterisk making more money makes your life easier, he says. You don't have to worry as much about education and medical bills, so yes, it improves your life. Asterisk he continued, you see, the number one reason for divorce is a lack of money, which was surprising. I just saw that the other day. Asterisk all of these issues are said to be rooted in several long-standing problems. Asterisk more reports have described arguments between Donald and Melania Trump during their time in the White House. Asterisk White House correspondent Katie Rogers wrote that Melania Trump watched CNN voraciously. Trump, of course, preferred the more favorable coverage he got from Fox News, although his relationship with that network has also grown tense in recent years. Asterisk Wolff says that Melania was very involved in Epstein's social circle and that this is apparently how she first met Donald Trump. Asterisk she was introduced by a modeling agent. Both Trump and Epstein were involved with this agent. That's how she met Trump. Epstein knew her well, Wolff stated. Asterisk Donald and Melania's clashing tastes reportedly came to a head in July, when Trump became enraged that his wife's TV was tuned to CNN during an overseas trip aboard Air Force One. He reportedly ordered that all TVs on the plane and in their hotel rooms Be tuned to Fox News moving forward. Asterisk, this argument was confirmed by internal White House emails cited by Reuters and New York Times reporter Maggie Haberman. Asterisk. Another dispute emerged after it was reported that a hush money payment had been made to actor Stormy Daniels in exchange for her silence about an alleged 2006 affair with Trump. Asterisk, Melania has renegotiated her prenuptial agreement with Donald for the third time, according to Variety. This time she did it to protect her assets in case Trump's legal troubles leave him bankrupt. Asterisk, after the news broke, Melania canceled her overseas trip with Trump. Asterisk, I think she was pissed at Trump and wanted him to feel a bit humiliated that she left, said Stephanie Grisham, former top aide to Melania Trump. Asterisk, Grisham's comments appear in the book American Woman, released Tuesday, which explores the changing role of the 21st century First Lady. Asterisk, biographer Michael Wolff also claimed that Donald and Melania Trump are essentially separated, stating she spent less than 2 weeks at the White House since his inauguration. Asterisk, one reason we have to consider this possibility, yes. Possibility is because people close to this situation have reviewed the files themselves, Wolff said, referring to a woman named Bondi who was examining documents along with a team of 70 to 80 people. Asterisk, Wolff, who has authored several critical books about Trump, made these remarks Tuesday on the Daily Beast podcast. Asterisk, they clearly do not inhabit a marriage as we define marriage, he said when asked about the extent of Melania's involvement in Trump's second administration. They live separate lives, he added. They are separated. The president and the first lady are living separately. Asterisk, White House Communications Director Stephen Chung responded by calling Wolff a blithering idiot who has been widely discredited due to his blatant lies and fabrications in a statement to The Independent. Asterisk, you know, the left will always find something negative to say about this somehow. Asterisk, would you have married Donald Trump if you had a crystal ball that showed he would become president? Asterisk, that's a fantastic question. Asterisk, by the way, does he ever sleep? Asterisk, he doesn't sleep much. He does, of course, but not a lot. Asterisk, speculation about the state of their marriage continues, especially due to Melania's rare appearances at the White House. Asterisk, since Trump's return to office on January 20th, Melania is estimated to have spent fewer than 14 days at the White House. According to the New York Times, even that estimate might be generous, citing sources. Asterisk, the White House again branded Wolff a blithering idiot in their statement to The Independent. Asterisk, Melania did accompany the president to the funeral of the late Pope Francis, but on returning to the U.S. on her birthday, the couple went their separate ways. Asterisk, we are now receiving more information from insiders about how Melania met Trump, what social circles she was in, and why she avoids public conversations related to these matters. Asterisk, remember, this all comes from journalist Michael Wolff, who has written extensively about U.S. politics. Asterisk, in recent months, Melania has made only a handful of public appearances beside her husband, including attending Pope Francis's funeral the day before her 55th birthday, and the White House Easter egg roll on the South Lawn. Asterisk, when the president and first lady arrived back in the U.S. after the funeral on Melania's birthday, the couple went separate ways, with Melania leaving in a car and the president boarding Marine One. Asterisk, in an interview with Fox and Friends before the inauguration, Melania spoke about how she planned to approach her second time as First Lady. Asterisk, I will be in the White House, she said when asked where she would spend most of her time. And when I need to be in New York, I will be in New York. When I need to be in Palm Beach, I will be in Palm Beach. Asterisk, her priority, she said, is to be a mom to Barron, now 19, and to fulfill her roles as a wife and First Lady. Asterisk, and that's all for now. Asterisk.